Hi guys, I thought I'd show you my how I clean my brushes. I'm just cleaning 4 today. These are how grubby they are, because these are the ones I've been using a lot, and I just wanted to show you how I do mine. This is just a bowl of water, warmish water, and over here I have washing up liquid, and over this side it is Frylight, which is just basically an oil to help condition the brushes. You can use baby shampoo or whatever, but basically you get your dirty brush, or this is what how I do it. I just wet it, just rinse it, and then I dip it into both and then swirl so that it gets conditioned and washed at the same time. And I just get my hand and then I just swirl it around. This just helps kind of clean it better. You can get like mitts and things to like help clean it, and then you just rinse. Let me rinse my hand. And then you just keep cleaning it off until you're happy that it's cleaned, and then you leave them to dry. I think I might have put too much on this brush. But yeah, you keep it like this so that the water doesn't actually run into the tube. I just double check. Need to towel. Good thing I have one. That's the only thing. If you put too much on, it can take a while for it to actually clean the brush, or to rid the brush of bubbles. So bubbly. Just change this water like every time that like you get super dirty. I usually just use it for the couple of brushes that I've got, unless they're like super dirty, which they're not really that bad. Right, and then I just usually wipe it down, clean it off a bit, and then I leave it to dry. You can either hang it upside down or you can leave it flat, but just make sure you just leave it flat, don't turn it up or until it's completely dry. So I'll just go into the next one. This is just a Real Techniques Expert face brush. Quickly just blob it in, that's damp, plop it in the oily washing up liquid, I should say, and then bit in the oil, Frylight, whatever stuff, and then just swirl it around. You'll notice that like the colour really comes out of the brushes and it's quite gross. You should really like clean your brushes often to get rid of the bacteria and stuff inside them, but you know, sometimes it is a little hard to do all the time, but if you get into a rhythm of doing it, you're generally good for it. As you can see, this water is getting so super dirty, but we are getting better. It is getting better. You don't have to chuck in or put the brush all the way in. It's just, I think it's just easier, because sometimes you get all the fuzzy bubbles and that sit on top. Just dry it off, swirl it around if you want. And there you go, clean. And again, just lays it down. Ugh. This one, you know what I'm doing. Into the soap, into Frylight. I know that this video is going to get a few comments about why I use Frylight and stuff. Well, you can use oil, but like it's just to condition the brush, and you can use baby shampoo for the whole lot, but because I don't have any baby shampoo or sensitive shampoo, I've kind of working with what I have. And I don't use regular cooking oil because it's not very nice, I don't think, on the brush, and plus it stinks like chips. And I personally don't want chip flavoured brushes, but that's just me. Others might want chip flavoured brushes if you really, really want. I'll just double check that's completely clean. Yeah, it's just a bit grubby. I will rinse these once I finish the video, just to double check they're all completely clean and dry, rinsed. But yeah, if you can like empty or rinse or just keep it under the tap. Sometimes I do that because sometimes it's just easier than a bowl. But now it's the last one, and big brushes do actually take a lot more time to clean, and they do require a lot more stuff on them. See, as you can see, it's all covered in the stuff. I'm going to use my palm for this one, just to run it in circles. I know this looks just terrible and the water doesn't look very good either, but trust me, it's fine. And then I'll rinse. You can actually smell like the foundations and powders and stuff. It's really weird. But yeah, if you are doing like want to clean your brushes on a budget and you don't want to buy cleaning stuff, which I find that the cleaning stuff isn't that great, or the cheaper ones anyway. I've got a number 7 one and it's so super oily. It's not very good for brushes, and it doesn't actually get rid of all the crud. So as you can see, it's all nice and clean now. It doesn't really get rid of all of the mess, which is a problem because then you've got greasy brushes that don't feel very nice on the skin, that are filled with this like weird substance, and it's still got stuff in there, so it's not cleaned at all. I haven't tried the MAC one, but I just prefer this kind of cheaper way to do it. And you can smell, if you've got a certain soap or whatever, you can smell it in the brushes, and if you've got a really nice one, it smells quite nice. So that is how I clean my brushes. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to get rid of this terrible water, discoloured water. But if you did like say 4 brushes and this is what you got, what I would say is, as long as you've got most of it out, most of the dirt out, and it looks quite clean, I just rinse them under the tap, just to make sure everything's fine. But yeah, that's how I clean my brushes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like it if you did, subscribe if you're not, and leave a comment below to let me know how you clean your brushes, if there's an easier way, which you don't have to pay out for, because this, like, we've got this stuff in our cupboards. So yeah, see you guys dolls later.